good, family? Welcome back to another video. We got UFC Freedom 250 coming up this Saturday. I'm hyped. This card is stacked, as is every UFC card. Let's be real. Every UFC card is damn near stacked, top to bottom, bro. But anywho, we got Ilya, Gaethje, Pereira, Gane. We got Rufy Chandler, Holkett, Lewis. Man, it's gonna be a Man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this. I'm hyped for this. Let me go ahead and show y'all the screen too, cause this is gasoline. Gasoline. Oh man, we got the two champs trying to what's it called? Reunite the what am I talking about? We got Gaethje and Ilya who gonna fight to unify the lightweight title. We got Cyril Gane and Alex Pereira fighting for the interim title until this man Tom Aspinall come off his ass. He still was fighting with the eye stuff. Personally, I think he kind of went a little too far with it. Then again, if a doctor's telling you, "Hey, you got to get these surgeries," I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right? I don't know. I kind of felt like I've seen way worse eye pokes and less treatment, if that makes any sense. Anyways, on to the fights. Let's start in the beginning of the card, right? Let's go straight to Diego Lopez, Steve Garcia. So yeah, that. Boom. These two right here. Yeah, we got Steve Garcia coming off of a 7-fight win streak. KOs and 2 KOs in his last 3. He took Calvin Kattar to the distance and beat him. 5-round decision, unanimous. And then he fought Onama, I believe it was, and KO'd him. Like, Steve Garcia is looking nasty right now, especially seven fights in a row you won. You start getting that fucking oomph. You know what I'm saying? Like that confidence that really, you need someone like Diego Lopez to humble you for sure. Diego Lopez, everybody knows he's #1 contender for a reason, man. He just fought Alexander Volkanovski. Tough loss. I think he was controlled in that fight by Alex, but he had a great, fantastic win prior to that, right? That John Silver fight was nasty. Spinning elbow to a spinning elbow finish. Yeah, man. Diego Lopez is very versatile. He wants to get you to the ground, but he can scrap on the feet. His boxing is real nice. He likes to rip to the body, and he just mixes up his attack. I'm a big fan of Diego Lopez, but Steve Garcia is nothing to play with, bro. He is on a tear, on a tear, on a tear. So it's gonna be a good fight to look forward to. I'm gonna have to ride for my boy Diego Lopez, but something tells me Steve Garcia can really put hands on Diego. So we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, these records are looking fantastic. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Next, we got Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. Yeah, this is also gonna be a great fight. Honestly, I got Kyle Dawkins winning. I'm not a big Bo Nickel believer. I won't spend too much on this fight. Bo Nickel had a good win his last fight. I'm blanking on who he beat, but yeah, it was lackluster. It was okay. But we all know on the feet he struggles, especially if he gets caught in that clinch again like he did against RDR, the Ritter. Yeah, the knees to the midsection was a big problem. So I'm assuming Kyle Dawkins is gonna try to come forward, aim for the body. He's gonna try to soften up in the body, and just use his veteran experience to really edge this fight out. Kyle Dawkins is on a little winning streak too. Yeah, he on a 2-fight winning streak. He got KOs. Um, yeah, his last two fights was a KO and a submission. He beat Michelle Pereira. I'm pretty sure. No man, let's check that out. He beat Michelle Pereira. Where you at? And Jeremy Sharp. He subbed Jeremy Sharp, bro. Jeremy, that's like Gerald shit. That's what he's known for. He subbed him. Okay, that's nice. And then Michelle Pereira, he knocked out Michelle Pereira. Pereira be playing too much. Anyways, yeah. This one, I kind of just want Kyle to win. If I'm being real honest, I got hater energy in me today. I want Kyle to win. I don't really want Bo Nigga to win. You feel me? So with that being said, we're gonna go for Kyle Dawkins in this fight. Yeah, I'm really not on that Bo Nickel train, man. I'm really not. This next fight though, banger. This is gonna end in the first round. Somebody getting their lights puts out, and I have a feeling it's Michael fucking Chandler. But let's get to it anyway, right? So we got Rufy versus Chandler. Bro, this man Chandler was calling out Conor McGregor so much just to end up fighting a Brazilian version of him. Like, he got something like Conor. Yeah, he's gonna get sniped. Yeah, Rufy coming off of a fantastic win against Rafael Fiziev. That was a nasty win. Yeah, that finish was disgusting. And then Chandler, the UFC, what is he like, 2-7? I'm just not a Chandler believer. He brings it. I love watching his fights because it's very entertaining. Because there's always gonna be blood everywhere. That man gets hit. But that's a problem. You're gonna fight somebody that's very accurate and you get hit. It's like the lamb to the slaughter, yo. This is gonna be a clean ass whooping, a nice old BTA, belt to ass for sure. What the fuck? Am I seeing that right? Let me see if y'all see that. 170? And Michael Chandler made weight at 156. Okay. I think they got weigh-ins Thursday. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the fuck this is. Maybe his last one was in welterweight? Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what that means. 171. All right, I gotta follow up on that and see what the fuck is going on with that. Maybe to make this fight, they had to make like some sort of catch weight, and Chandler decided to cut all the way down to 56 anyway. Who knows? All I know is Chandler's getting his ass whooped. Thank you for the show. Appreciate you, brother. KO Rufy first round. Yeah, Mauricio getting that KO, baby. And then this next one, Josh Hogan, the antic man himself. He is he's a WWE character, man. Josh Hogan is really like a WWE type character for sure. This guy talking shit to literally anybody who breathes. Especially if you in his division, yeah, you getting the heat. You getting the heat. He's talking crazy to Alex Pereira. He just talking crazy everywhere. Don't get me wrong though. He's backing it up. What can I say? He's backing it up. He had a fantastic fight against Curtis Blades. Like, I had Curtis Blades winning. I thought even in the boxing, Curtis's length was gonna give Hogan a problem. Bro, Hogan's too fast for this division. He's too fast. I don't think his boxing's crispy, but he's able to land on different angles that, yeah, his footwork is really what gets him in these like perfect angles to just land straight shots. Yeah, he's really quick for the division, bro. I'll give him that. But if anybody has the power to put him out, it's Derek Lewis, the knockout king. The knockout king. We know Derek Lewis has done this before. He's coming off of a loss. Somebody's gonna fight him, i.e., Volkov, KO last minute in the round, right? then again, that was a long time ago. When the hell are we gonna see Derek Lewis do that again? Maybe this fight. I don't know. But Derek Lewis always has that equalizer, yo. I don't care against who he fights, even if he's extremely outclassed. Don't matter. That that fucking boulder as a right hand, yeah, that shit could put out anybody. And he could get you with either one. It don't matter. But yeah, I got a lot of praise for Derek Lewis, man. He knockout king for a reason. Literally has the most KOs in that heavyweight division. Um, I think he's up there with the most KOs ever. Might be most KOs ever, actually. Yeah, I don't know. But the one thing I was mentioning about Hoka is actually going to be Derek Lewis's downfall. Derek Lewis has bad legs. He has like the worst footwork I've seen in the UFC. His knees don't work. You know, every time he advances forward, they say hello to each other. You know, his knees do high fives and handshakes every time he tries to blitz forward. Um, and Josh Hoka got really good feet, man. I could see Hoka really just dancing around him, picking him apart, and getting a KO loss. We've seen Derek Lewis get KO before. Um, yeah, this might not be a good one for Derek Lewis. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of how much shit Josh Hoka talks. Some of it's funny. I can't even lie, but man, do I. If Lewis can get the KO, I'll be fucking hyped. I'll get hyped, yo. I'll get hyped, but we'll see what happens. I mean, if I'm being realistic, I got Josh Hoka winning. KO maybe the second round. That's a good pick. This next fight, we got Sean O'Malley versus Eamon Zahabi. Both coming off of wins. Good wins too. Like Sean O'Malley just beat Song Yadong. Don't get me wrong, actually that feels like it was a while ago, actually. Eamon Zahabi's on a tear. He's on a fucking tear right now. He's been killing. Yeah, he just won in Canada. Like that's fire. I think his confidence is at an all-time high. I think you're in the Zahabi family, so you just got IQ higher than a lot of other fighters. You know, I think that's his superpower. I think his IQ is his superpower. He knows when to turn it on, when to kind of dial it back, when to stick to the game plan, when to just kind of throw everything against the window and just yeah, he's a very smart fighter. I really like Eamon Zahabi. We all know Sean O'Malley is a sniper. A sniper. Eamon gets hit. Eamon gets hit. So we all know Zahabi is well rounded, but he's gonna definitely try to grapple with Sean O'Malley. He has to. He has to. I think the skill gap on the feet is too wide. Sean O'Malley is he's just gonna mix it up and piece him up with his distance management and just really take over on the feet if Eamon doesn't pressure him and try to get him to the ground. If it's a pure striking match, Sean O'Malley has this all day. This is cakewalk. But Zahabi's smart. So I can see Zahabi trying to play on the feet and just using it to push his pressure forward and dive for the legs, or trying to get him against the cage and just grind him down to the ground and maybe get it in submission. This is a good fight. This is a good fight. I like this fight, especially for Sean. I think he needs a contender like this so he can really think through the fight. Unless he just stops him in the first round, then fuck what I'm saying, right? But we'll see how this goes. I think Sean O'Malley's takedown defense it will be good enough to really allow him to dominate the first round. And then we'll see if he can't finish it in the first round. Second and third is going to be rough because Eamon comes forward. He's very smart. Like I gotta give him praise on that. I mean, yeah, there's a hobby family. Come on, man. His brother's the JSP's coach. Fire, and that's his coach. Yeah, this family is just royalty, MMA royalty. I had to make a pick. Gun to my nuts. Probably Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley. I think he could get the KO. I think he could mix it up on the feet enough to really give Amon some problems. And distance is gonna be a problem as well. Amon gets hit. The fact that he gets hit, that makes my confidence in O'Malley so much higher. And O'Malley's fast, so he's gonna be able to circle out and really catch angles on Zahabi. I think it's just gonna be a clean striking performance if he finishes it within the first 2 rounds. If it goes all three, it's gonna be what do they call it? A slobber knocker. A slobber knocker. Well, actually slob, dude. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes. Sean O'Malley, don't let me down, my boy. Don't let me down. All right. All right. This next one, everybody's looking forward to this one, bro. Let's be real. This is the people's main event. Let's be fucking real. This is the people's main event. Stop playing. I don't even know why they're not number one on the fucking card. I get it. Ilya's a superstar. I get it. Justin Gaethje's a superstar. But what Alex is trying to do, this is game changer history making. What are we talking about? Alex is trying to be a champion in 3 weight classes. First time in UFC history. First time in UFC history. Literally nobody has done that. That would put him in the same tier as John Jones. And to be honest, people can argue he's above that. He's above John if he does this. And then, okay. If he does this, he's right there, kind of inching toward John, right? But if he beats Tom Aspinall after this, Alex Pereira has the argument to be number one of all time, the greatest fighter in MMA history, greatest fighter ever. Your mom would agree. All right, now I got that rant off. Let's break down the fight. All right, calm it down. I'm breathing. Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane. Okay, they're gonna be fighting for the interim heavyweight title. Tom Aspinall, like I said in the beginning of the video, he's dealing with his eyes shit. I think he's actually training again. You're trying to get him back, get back into the thick of the shit. But yeah, these two can be fighting until he comes back. Alex Pereira has always have the frame for heavyweight. When he was a kickboxer, he fought primarily at light heavyweight and heavyweight. This is not new to him. Okay. He has the power that carries up to the heavyweight division. I just saw some sparring footage with him and what's his name? Teixeira in the heavyweight division. Not Glover. Come on now, he's retired. Teixeira like 6'7", whatever his face is. And Alex was hurting him. And you could tell Alex was only throwing like 50, 60%. Alex was only throwing like 60, maybe 50, 60%. And he was hurting Teixeira. And yeah, he looks good. His power is so legendary. It's definitely going to carry up to the heavyweight division. The thing is, I think Cyril Gane is actually a bad matchup. I do. This fight's going to be amazing. Alex, very smart when it comes to sticking to a game plan. And the thing that makes him one of the best ever is his way to kind of adapt to what you're doing. So he's very reactive, and he's gonna capitalize on the openings you give him. And then in front of him, you got Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane is a tactician. When it comes to striking, he is a striking phenom. But he's very strategic. He's not in the sense of like Alex Pereira adjust on the fly. He's more of like, I'm gonna plant traps. I'm gonna plant traps to set you up for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to set you up. He's able to fight on the fly for sure. But But I think his superpower is definitely the strategic aspect of striking. What can I do to get you to drop your hands? What can I do to have you not look at your feet? Like he's setting you up. He's thinking five hits ahead, you know. Um, and he has a nasty jab, and that's the one thing that always affects Pereira is a nasty jab. There's so many clips of Pereira sparring boxers, and every time he's sparring boxers, he's getting lit up with a jab. Um, Gane has a beautiful jab. When it comes to boxing, you work off that jab, yeah, you're basically unbeatable. But this is Alex Pereira, legendary power that I've never seen before. He could do it, bro. He could do it. He can do it. It's just this is gonna be a wild matchup. He's either knocking Cyril out or getting knocked out by Cyril. One of the two. I genuinely I'm up in the air with this one, yo. I'm up in the air with this one because Cyril is a natural. I think he's even big for the division. He has to cut down for 265. Think about that. I'm gassing, but bro, he's like, bro, look at his physique, like the Adonis. Man, what the fuck is that? It is what it is, though. We'll see how Alex kind of, you know, steps up to the plate, man. Like he's really gonna have to mix up his striking. He's gonna have to kill Cyril Gane's calf. We know Alex has a beautiful calf kick. If he's able to debilitate one of those calves, yeah, that would equal out the playing field for real because yeah, Cyril Gane, he works off that footwork. He really relies on his kicks. So if you eliminate one of those calves, yeah, you're diminishing him. You're diminishing him for sure. He needs those feet. He needs those feet to move around. Alex, you can kick his calf, but he still got the same game plan. It's very durable. Very durable. Yeah, I can't pick one. This is a 50-50 for me. It's 50-50 for me, man. If I had to lean one way, this is a tough task, yo. This is a tough task. If he can do it, if he can beat Cyril, he's the greatest. I don't know what to tell you, bro. He's the greatest in my eyes. He's the greatest in my eyes, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know who to pick. I don't know. Gun to my nuts again. I'm low-key inching towards Cyril Gane, bro. I'm low-key inching towards Cyril Gane. The thing is, we've seen Cyril Gane get touched, and yeah, he gets hurt. Alex Pereira, if he touches him, yeah. I'm 50-50, yo. I'm 50-50. I don't know who. Like, if I had to bet, just because he's an underdog, I'm probably gonna go for Pereira. And get that money. Get that money. Get the money. But man, that's a 50-50 fuck. We'll see what happens. Now we got the main event. I ain't mean to disrespect y'all. I'm just saying there's some, levels of greatness. That's all I'm saying. But this fight is an immaculate fight. This is a banger. There's gonna be fireworks from the opening second to the last second of the first 30 seconds in the fight because I don't even think it's gonna get past 30 seconds. I think one of these dudes getting knocked out, and most likely it's gonna be Gaethje. It's gonna be Gaethje because we all know Topuria, his boxing is nasty. Gaethje's boxing is nasty, but recently he's been abandoning game plans and just head down. Yeah, if you do that, you get uppercutted to oblivion. Uppercutted to oblivion, left hooked, and you're not gonna remember who you are. Topuria, man, like I think this matchup is. Here you go. You hungry? Here you go. He's a fucking Big Mac. Enjoy your meal. Topuria about to knock out Gaethje, bro. Now let me give Gaethje some praise, yo. Gaethje has the power to hurt Ilya. Let's get that out the way right now. If Topuria isn't safe in the first 30 seconds, because we know they're gonna be throwing in that first 30 seconds. Ilya's pressure is too much. He comes forward. So with that being said, if Gaethje doesn't gain respect in that first 30 seconds, yeah, he's getting put out. But he could do that. He could do that. Nasty jab. His hooks are nasty. And the one thing that I genuinely believe will help him is his masterful calf kick. The thing is, Topuria is going to know about it. So he's going to be looking for that calf kick. He's going to try to check him. Or just catch Gaethje in the middle of throwing a calf kick. So this is going to be tough task for Gaethje to get out that first. Honestly, get out that first round. Get out that first round. I know I'm talking shit about the 30 seconds, but I genuinely believe neither one of these two is getting out that first round. I don't know who's getting it, but somebody getting knocked out, and in my opinion, it's going to be Gaethje. We've seen Gaethje get put out by Max Holloway most recently. One of the greatest knockouts of all time. And guess what? When it comes to power, Topuria is far above Max Holloway. So, yeah. That's going to be rough. And Gaethje gets hit, bro. Topuria by knockout. Unfortunately. Justin, I'm a big fan. Justin. But, unfortunately, you're just going to stay two-time interim champ. Sorry, bro. I don't see it. I don't see in any universe that you beat Topuria. I don't. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Yeah, man. If you do it though, no one else could do it. That has to be one of the best wins on somebody's record ever. If you are able to do this, he is 17-0 with every fight in the UFC. I think 90% of his fights, I think only one went to decision. Every other one was a fucking knockout. Knockout or a sub. He subbed Bryce Mitchell. I think you know who I don't think he finished Emmett. Yeah, I think that one went to decision. But still, bro, like, come on now. Every other fight is a KO. He just KO'd Max Holloway. Yeah, man, this is lamb to the slaughter, yo. Gaethje, I'm a big fan, bro. I feel like I'm disrespecting you, but at the end of the day, Topuria is too nice. He got lightning and thunder. Which one you want in your mouth? Pause. Super pause. But yeah, man, that's UFC Freedom 250. That bitch ain't free though. That bitch is not free. You better pay for that Paramount. Watch this shit with me. But I'm hyped for this fight, man. I mean, for me, the fight I'm most looking forward to is Alex Pereira, Cyril Gane. For sure. That's literal greatness. If Alex Pereira can do this, he's the GOAT. He is the GOAT. If not the GOAT, he's number 2. But if he defends against Tom Aspinall and wins, yeah, he's the GOAT. Not even close. 3-weight division champion. This guy has to have like one of the greatest MMA careers of all time. If Dana was here, I'd kiss his bald head. Mwah. Thank you for signing that, man. I was a hater too, because I'm an Izzy guy. You know, Adesanya was my guy, and I hated Pereira because he was the one. Oh yeah, he knocked him out in kickboxing. I was like, yeah, whatever. When he comes to UFC, watch him get that work from Izzy. Ain't happy. You know, I mean, it's got one knockout, but you know, since then it hasn't great. We won't talk about it. Yeah, man, I'm hyped for this fight. If you guys think I'm right, if you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, bro. Let's talk about it. But until next time, take it easy.